The Jaguar F-type has been around since 2013, and in the 3 years that it's been in the market, it's made quite a name for itself as a world-class sports car. It's got the look, the power, the speed, and the handling of a legitimate performance machine. It is surprising then that as well received as the F-type is, it hasn't captured the imagination of aftermarket tuners the way some of its rivals have. The reason for that is unclear, but fortunately, a tuner like Wheelsandmore knows tuning potential when it sees it, and that's exactly what it saw in the F-type S. We already know what the German tuner is capable of doing. It's been featured in these pages a handful of times, and its tuning programs are as good as anything the industry has to offer. It's no surprise then that this kit follows along those lines. There's a menu of upgrades to choose from here, none more important than the engine program that adds a good amount of extra power to the total tune of 420 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. The tuning kit also has features some prominent modifications on the Jag's wheels and suspensions, 2 sections and any care that Wheelsandmore completely specializes in. The whole program isn't meant to turn the F-type S over its head. But for what it's worth, it's effective in enhancing certain qualities about the Jag sports car that are already considered top class by the industry. More power? Check. Better handling? Check that one too. At the end of the day, that's really what a car like the F-type S really needs. Exterior modifications for the Jaguar F-type S are limited, but since Wheelsandmore prides itself on being a tuner that specializes on wheels, it presented the Jag with a new set of 20-inch forged FIWE wheels. The whole car sits on this exclusive set with each wheel wrapped in Continental Sport Contact 6 tires measuring 255/35 and 295/30 at the front and rear, respectively. Drivetrain, truth be told, Wheelsandmore didn't extract a significant amount of extra power from the Jag's 3.0-liter supercharged V6. Some might even scoff at it given that the power gains only amount to 39 horsepower and 41 pound-feet of torque. That's understandable, but it also shortchanges what W Technology's software system did to the car's flap exhaust system. The system, like it or not, succeeds in its task and helps the supercharged V6 increase its power to 414 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. It still falls short of what the F-type R's 550 horsepower output, but remember, the R is powered by a supercharged 5.0-liter V8, so that by itself should put things into perspective. The good news is that with the extra power for the F-type S, the sports car could cut its 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint time from the standard 5.5 seconds to somewhere closer to the 5-second mark. Top speed should also increase to around 180 miles per hour. Suspension: a sports car like the Jaguar F-type S that already rides and handles well won't lose anything if you give its suspension upgrade. It might even improve or at least complement the power and performance modifications given to it. On that note, Wheelsandmore installed a set of H&R lowering springs that can drop the car's ride height by as much as 1.18 inches, while also working well with the sports car's standard electronically controlled suspension. Pricing details are not known yet, and Wheelsandmore isn't the type to release them publicly. So if anybody wants to inquire about how much the program for the Jaguar F-type S will cost, it's probably best to contact the tuner directly.